What's going on, everybody? Got another video here for you. Here we're going to look at using the if function in Google Sheets. So we got a couple examples here to do. So here we got some employees. This is the total number of sales that they have, and I guess we could go ahead and convert that to currency. So if they have sales over $1,000, we'll say they get a bonus. If it's less than $1,000, we'll say $1,000 or more, they get a bonus. If it's less than 1,000, then they don't. So what we want to do is, for the if function, you want to have if, and then you have the condition, and then what happens if that condition is true, and then what happens if the condition is false. So we're clicking the cell and we hit equals, and we want to say if, and then open your parentheses. So if this value is greater than or equal to, and we will say 1,000, then we'll say, well, bonus. Now look what I did here. I typed in bonus, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this. It's wrong, but I just want you to see it. So if it's greater than or equal to 1,000, I want it to say bonus, and then comma. If the value is false, let's go with no bonus, and then we close our parentheses and hit enter, and you see there's an error message. So what's the error message? Well, you see the bonus here. We've got to put quotes around it, and then we got to put quotes around this also, and then hit enter, and there it is. And the good thing about Google Sheets is once you hit enter, see this autofill, and I do want to copy it all the way down, so we will just hit the check mark, and it copies the formula all the way down. All right, and so that's a basic if function. Now it really comes in handy when you're doing grades. So we got this pass fail thing. So we're going to put equals if parenthesis. So if their average, which is this cell K2, is greater than or equal to, so passing is typically a 60. A D is passing, but you don't always. Sometimes you got to make a C in a class to get credit for it. In some classes you can make a D. And I tell you what, let's do 70 as passing. Anything below 70 is, we'll say, failing. All right, so if K2 is greater than or equal to 70, then, now don't forget the quotes, we want to say pass, close the quotes, comma, and then if it's false, then we say fail. And let's see what happens if we don't close the parenthesis. We need a closed parenthesis. You see the parenthesis we have here? We need a parenthesis to close it. But let's see if it'll automatically fill it in for us. And it does. And you know, if you don't want to copy it down, you don't have to hit the check mark. You can hit X, and then you decide you want to copy it down later. Just click in the cell, and this little round thing, when it makes that little plus, just drag it down to the last one, and there it is. All right. Now, what about the letter grade? So I wouldn't want to go through all the students and type in, okay, 90, they got an A, and then the next one a D, the next one a A, a B, a D, and so on. We want to write a formula, but we're going to write a nested if function. So we're going to hit equals, and we're going to type if parenthesis, and then we want to compare K2. So if K2 is greater than or equal to 90, then we want them to have an A. And you got to put the A in quotes. All right. So typically, all right, so that's if it's true. If it's false, so comma, now if it's false, well, now we're going to put another condition in there. If, open parenthesis, if K2 is greater than or equal to 80, because 80 is a B, then, so if that's true, they're going to get a B. Okay, comma, and then for if that's false, we're going to do another if statement. If, open parentheses, K2 is greater than or equal to 70, then we want them to have a C. Comma, if, open parentheses, K2 is greater than or equal to 60, then we want them to have a D. All right. So that takes care of A, B, C, D, and then the next one is an F. So if all of those are false, all of these nested ifs that I put together, if all of those are false, I'm going to put a comma, and then I'll put F. Okay. Now keep in mind when you're doing the A, B, C, D, F, you want to start with the largest one first. Then greater than or equal to 90, greater than or equal to 80, 70, 60. You don't want to start with you don't want to go if K2 is greater than or equal to 60, greater than or equal to 70. You don't want to start at the bottom and go up. You got to start at the largest value and work your way down. Now we've got to close the parentheses. Well, how many do we need? Well, if you look up here at the formula, how many do we have? How many open parentheses do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means on the end we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see this on the screen, but watch this when I hit that parenthesis. You see how it kind of highlights this one? There's a little gray around it. And then if I put another one, you see how that one's gray also? That one and this outside one. And then another one, you can see the little gray. It may be hard to see in the video, but it's there. And then I just hit enter. And then I want to copy it down. And there you have it. Now it puts the letter grade in there for me. All right. So that's the if function in Google Sheets. All right. So it comes in handy. It can reduce your work. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.